welcome to my channel to another episode of 100 Days of Katoween. Today's episode is number 66. Super excited, we're getting closer and closer to 100 days. So today what we are going to be making is this cute little skull pail. I got this idea from the little skull pail that I got recently from Michael's, and you guys saw it in my video when I made these cute little wands. I just was super inspired. I was like, I really want to make my own little embellishments, and so I came up with this. So here's a little finished product. So what you can see is that there's a back piece to this. So it's this little black one, and then there's a front piece, which is this white one. I went ahead and also distressed it to just give it a little bit more depth. So this is the Distress Ink in Antique Linen by Tim Holtz. I also added some cute little ribbon here just to give it a little bit more flair, and I used again that Celebrate It ribbon that a friend sent me. This is from Michael's from last year. They might have it again this year. And then I also used some wire to add the little handle. I don't have enough wire for the amount that I need of the little pails, so I'm going to attempt to use some twine to see how that looks. I was thinking of also adding more of these little spiders, which is that ribbon from Walmart. And they have it again this year. I got it last year and I'm running out, so I have to go get more. But I was thinking I was adding a little spider right here and it would look really cute. I cut out some little candy as well, that it just adds a little bit more fun. So some of them will have candy and some won't. And I'm going to show you a video that I pre-recorded of how I did these. Basically, I just Googled an image for this, and I'm going to show you how I did that process. So I'm going to cue that video now, and then we're going to come back. Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to make some little skull pails, but I figured, you know what, I never show you my process on my Cricut, so forgive me, I'm holding my phone, so hopefully I don't make you guys dizzy, but I did want to show you how I make my own little digital images or whatever that I cut with my Cricut. So what I usually do is, like, let's say I'm looking for a skull, I'll put in like skull silhouette or something like that, or skull. You have to put like keywords. For this one it was skull silhouette, otherwise you'd get like skull pictures or stuff like that, stuff that you're not really looking for. So I ended up picking this one. So when I find one that I'm looking that I like, I go ahead and right click and copy image, and I go to the Paint app, and I'm using a HP computer, so it has the Paint app, and I paste the image. So I've already saved this. So I go ahead and paste the image on there. I hit crop, so all I have is just my image. You can, to make things easier on yourself, just go ahead and increase the size. And basically what I do is I go and erase anything that I don't need. So I have a touch screen, so I would go and erase the little crossbones. Oops. Let me hit the back button. Erase too much right there. So I would go ahead and erase all this stuff. Like that. And then I would, again, crop it to just have what I need. There we go. And then I would go ahead and use a shape. So I'm going to choose a circle. And I would basically do that, and that's what does the top part of my little pail. And then again, with the eraser, I would go and clean it all up, like so. And then I would save it, you know, whatever I want to save it as. I'll save this one as Skull Example. And then I would go to my Cricut Design Space. Hold on, I have to save this. Skull pail front. Okay, so I would go ahead and put upload image, browse, open up the one that we just saved. I always hit complex. And then, you know, with the little magic wand, I'll go ahead and click to erase the background. I'll save it, and this I want to save as just a cut image, and this is going to save just the background. So I put background. So now we have just the background here, and then we're going to do the same step. We're going to upload it. Again, complex, the little magic wand, erase the background, and this time we're going to erase the little eye holes and the nose hole. Again, save as cut image, and this will be the front part. I'll save that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just upload just the background because we're going to cut it in black. And I want to increase this size. I did mine at 2.053. That's okay. 2.057, and you're able to fit approximately 12 of those on one 8x11, or what is it, 8x5? Hold on, let me check the size. So that's 8.5 by 11 inch, and this I got from Michael's in black. So I go ahead and have my Cricut cut those out for me, and then when I'm ready, I go and do the front part of it, and we're going to cut those out in white. And again, you want the important part here is that you want it to be the exact same size as your background image. So and then again 12 of those, and that's going to be your front part. And I used paper again from Michael's in white. They were on sale. It was great. I think I got 4 packs for 10 bucks. But anyways, that's the process, and I'll have the rest of the video as I put together the pails. Okay guys, so I hope you understood that video. Basically, you know, Googling the images, and you can basically do this with any pattern that you'd like. I'm thinking of doing another video of attempting like a pumpkin pail. I think that would be super cute, or maybe a cauldron. So we will see. I think pumpkin would be cuter because you could do, again, the black background and then an orange, and then it looks really cute. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how I put these together. So to start off, I think it'd be great if we went ahead and de-stressed this. So again, antique linen from Tim Holtz. And I just go around the edges. It gives it kind of a little bit of like that vintage look. And I add a little bit around the eyes, and that's being very careful there so it doesn't look too messy. And around the nose cavity. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but just try your best to make it look kind of cute. So there you go. You go ahead and distress your little skull. The next step that I do, you're gonna get one of your the back pieces. You want to make sure that it's matches. So you see, if I were to switch this, it wouldn't match. You see? So you want to make sure you're on the right side, depending on how you made your skull. Okay, to start off, what I did is I added the candy. Gonna add a little bit of glue here around the edge. And we're just gonna add it right there. Like so. Next, we're gonna attach our little handle, and then we're flying. Here we go. You could even use like a bottle if it helps you keep it a little bit more straight. And I use hot glue, so I just add a little dab on one side and a little dab on the other side. And you want to make sure you add your candy first and then your handle. Otherwise, if you put it on the other side, you won't be able to see your handle as much. And this is only if you add candy. There's a couple that I'm going to show you that I'm not going to add candy to. So I'm going to show you 3 different versions. So there we have it. Next, I'm going to cut out my ribbon. And this is approximately about 2, maybe 2 1/4 inches of little ribbon here. I'm gonna add some hot glue again. To attach it. There we go. And now we're gonna add some foam tape, some foam squares to our skull. There we go. And we're going to line this up. Like so. And press it down. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue because of the ribbon right there. It kind of lifted up a little bit, so I want that a little flatter. There we go. And next I'm just gonna add my spiders. I'm gonna use some fabric glue for that. Thinking I want one here, and then maybe one right here. There we go. Now I'm going to show you how to make the second version. So this one we're going to make without candy inside of it. So we're going to go ahead and distress it like we did with the first one. There we go. Again, make sure that they match. There we go. So this time we're not going to add candy. We're again going to add some glue because this is where our handle's going to go, and I should have bent it prior to that. There we go. There we go. And again, we're gonna get our little ribbon here. There we go, and now we're gonna add our foam tape. Now we're gonna attach it. Make sure you line it up. See, and I think it looks pretty cute. Without the candy as well. I'm gonna put just a little bit too much glue there. That's all right. And that's your second version without any candy. And then our final version is the one we're gonna use some twine for. And I'm gonna use candy for that one so you can see what it looks like with the candy. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna get our little twine here. And that's a good length. And I'm not gonna bother in tying the ends just because it's gonna get glued down anyways, so they're not gonna become unraveled. I do, however, want to make sure that you're not going to be able to see the ends. There we go. And we're going to distress this skull. There we go. We're gonna add our foam squares. And if you're using the same type of squares as I'm using, it's gonna be 2 for each. And then I cut them in 3s. And you see my placement. I put one down the middle between the eyes, one where the mouth is, around the temples. Hopefully I'm in frame. Around the temples there. And then lastly, across the cheeks. Like so. Oh, we are missing one thing on here, aren't we? We're missing our little ribbon. There we go. Keep taking the little backings off of this one. Okay, make sure you line it up and you're gonna attach it to your base. And this is gonna bug me a little bit, but I can see some of the ribbon here, so I'm just gonna kind of cut that off a little bit. And again, it's a little bit bulkier than I want right here, so I'm just gonna add a little dab of glue and press it down. And then just kind of press it down and hold it. The ribbon was a little bit lower than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. You live and learn, right? And that's actually pretty cute with the little twine instead of the wire. So if you don't have wire, you can definitely use twine and it works just as nice. It looks really, really cute. And lastly, what I'm gonna do is just add that little spider. And there you have it, guys. So you have 3 different versions. So you can make one with twine, and of course you could do it without candy, with the wire, and then without candy with this, which this is actually super cute. I really like that. And then the wire with candy. So you have 3 different versions there that you can make. And stay tuned because I do want to make that pumpkin pail as well. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you do attempt to recreate this, make sure you tag me on Instagram at CatPaperLove using 100 Days of Katoween. Again, that video with the giveaways is actually going to come tomorrow. That's my goal, is to have it up and ready for you guys so you can see what's in the giveaway, and I'm hoping to end it like a week from when I post the video. So get those videos in if you want. That's 2 responses, or those posts, that's 1 entry into the giveaway. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!